Hey, what's up? Welcome to Daniel Elias Fishing on my YouTube channel, and we got the first fish of the day. It's a healthy one. I actually missed him the first time, threw back in there, and he bit again. But today, I came to a lake that I have not been to for a very long time. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience here, very little. I've probably fished this lake less than any other lake around, but I wanted to come check it out. You know, I'm trying to beat some of the boat traffic that's getting a little bit crazy. So first fish, trying to get it started. I'll try to put together a pattern today. That one was flipping, a little prototype bait. So I unhooked it next to the boat. I can't show that, but stick with me. I'm going to keep plucking around and we're going to see what we can find today. But thanks for watching, subscribing, leaving those comments, and let's catch some more. Bad maybe? Not that time. No? Not huge, but he's healthy. That one. Got you the second go around, bud. All right. Hey guys, today I'm doing a little bit of flipping, and the cover's pretty heavy in here, so I'm bringing out more of a heavy duty flipping stick, not full on braid, but it's a 7.6 heavy Fantasista X with an 8-to-1 Revo STX, the new one. But I'm going to show you how I set this up. So for those of you that are great fishermen, maybe this is not as helpful. For those of you that are more of an average weekend angler, this could really help. So here's how I set up my flipping. First thing, you need a bobber stop, right? But not just any bobber stop. You want a heavy duty one. So the ones I prefer are actually made by Sixth Sense. They're pretty heavy duty, so slide that up. Okay, that's step number one, is get that bobber stop up your line. Then a weight. Today I'm going to start with a 1/2 ounce. As a general rule of thumb, when you're flipping, you want to go with the lightest weight you can get away with. I'm hoping that's going to be a 1/2 ounce. If I can't get through some stuff, I'll increase the weight and change it out. Then from there, a 4/0 Berkeley Fusion flipping hook, so, or heavy cover hook. So 4/0 is probably what I throw 90% of the time, regardless of whether I'm throwing like a Shape 108 or a Pit Boss, or a chigger bug or a chigger craw. So I'm going to tie this on. I just tie a Palomar knot. Okay. Some people will snell, even with fluorocarbon, and I've done that, and snell with braid quite often. I used to do it, not anymore. I don't like the snell knot. I've learned that with my style of fishing, I tend to lose more fish on a snell knot, and I tend to hook them better with a Palomar. So I tie a Palomar. The bait I'm going to use today is going to be a chigger bug. So I really like the Power Hog around wood because it'll get in and out really well, but around some stuff that I've got to get through is going to be either a Pit Boss or a chigger bug. I want that extra action today, so I'm going to go with a chigger bug. This is just green pumpkin. One tip I'll give you, both a chigger bug, chigger craw, whatever. If you see this and you see these claws, I want you to notice something. See how that claw right there is hitting that arm? Okay? I don't like that. So I actually pinch half of that claw off so that it's not hitting the arm. It doesn't impede the action. Okay, simple thing. And then I'm gonna rig this up, obviously Texas style. So bait in the head, out the back, and then you're gonna come back through. Now here's the really important thing that a lot of people don't do. When you put this together, you want your bait to be straight, right? So I've got it on the hook. I'm gonna slide that bobber stop down, but not all the way down, right? I leave a little bit of gap so that that weight can move freely, right? You don't want to peg it super tight. But the important thing, like I said, is that this bait is straight. So see how it's totally straight on the hook? What you don't want, and I see this sometimes, is guys will have a bait and it kind of will be crooked like that or something. You do not want that, right? You want it to be straight. So if you get to the point where, you know, maybe you've caught a couple fish on it and it's not straight anymore, it's time to change the bait. So that's going to be my setup. 20-pound test trilene, 100% fluorocarbon today. And I'm going to go pluck around and see if I can catch some stuff. I was fishing the outside edges, but it didn't seem to be great. So I'm going to go in a little bit deeper. Water's warming up, see if there's some fish in there. But try that out. Hopefully you like it. If you got questions, maybe leave a comment below and I will do my best to respond to them, get you some answers. So let's try it out. Well, guys, I lost that one. That was actually a pretty good fish. It probably looked, I don't know, 5.5 pounder. I'll be honest, I was sleeping on the hook set on that one. I was like, is that a fish? I'm pretty sure it's a fish. Is it? And normally you set then, right? And I was like, is it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. I set, I was a little late. Weird thing, my hook went through the bait, back around into the bait again. So the barb never came out of the bait. It was all balled up. So kind of a weird deal, but hey, at least it was another bite. It's taken a long time, but that was encouraging because it was a good fish. So I'm going to keep trying. I want to catch them shallow flipping. I'm sure I could go deep and catch some, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to keep giving it a shot. I'm looking for a giant, man. We'll give it a whirl. Oh yeah, huge one. Oh, don't go in there. Stay out of that stuff, please. Oh, that's a grown one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got him. How about that one, huh? Woo! Let me spin this back. So, finally, got one. And that's what you came here for, you know? Like, wow. So, that one was just kind of on the edge of the stuff. You know, nothing crazy, but like on the edge of the stuff. Really good, solid fish. I mean, fat. I'm kind of curious how much it weighs. So maybe I'll get a weight on it real quick and then let it go. But that's an old one. Let's see. $871. So almost a 9-pounder. We'll take it. Thank you, girl. Send you back. Wow. So, interesting. You know, I lost one a little bit ago. Came here, kept doing it. I want to stay shallow because I want to try to get a good fish if I can. And I finally got one. You know, almost 9 pounds, obviously. So pretty cool. It's awesome. As I was fishing my way in here, all of a sudden, I saw it. It had to have been 10, easy 10, maybe bigger, 10-pounder come up, turn sideways like that, right under the surface of the water, right? And you can't see the bottom here; it's too dirty, so there's no sight fishing. But I saw that fish turn up sideways, and a little like 2-pound male pushing on it. So they're spawning. I mean, that's spawning activity. The problem is I have no idea where that bed is. And typically when you see those females getting rolled up sideways, or if they're actively spawning on a bed, which if that fish is getting pushed around by that male and turning sideways real slow like that, they're probably actively spawning. So I fish the area just in case. But just a quick tip, if you ever see fish that are actively spawning and rolling on a bed, it's almost impossible to catch them. You might be able to come back later in the day and they're done, like that female's done laying eggs and you can catch her. Ideally, probably the next day. If you see a couple of fish rolling and they're really tough to catch, if you're there the next day, come back, because that's usually the day after they're rolling is when it gets really, really good and they get easy to catch. I would have loved to catch that 10-plus pounder, but I have no idea where it's sitting, and seeing that rolling is probably not going to happen. But it's about 11:30. It's getting kind of later in the day. My back's starting to hurt really bad. I didn't say much, but a couple weeks ago, actually the day before the Roosevelt Wild West tournament that Doc and I won, I had a procedure done on my back, a little outpatient procedure they put me out for. It's pretty quick, but it was feeling a lot better, but I'm hurting a little bit today, so I'm not going to stay out here real late. All right, guys, thanks for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it. Fishing was okay. It's half day. Got 3, but one really good one, obviously. My back is telling me that it is time to go home. I'm not feeling great right now. So it's kind of cool to get out here for about a half a day. I'll be back for sure. The quality of the fish is going to be there for sure. It was nice to catch a big one. And it's not so busy. I mean, it's a Saturday. I was expecting it to be a zoo out here, and it is not a zoo at all. It's pretty mild. I mean, there's some boats out here, but not very many, not a lot of wake surfers. Definitely a big change from Saguaro, and I like it. So I will definitely be back, but I appreciate you guys watching. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe like always, and I'll see you on the next one.